Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Gemma. You are here today for the battle number 4 in the Pokesports League Patreon tournament. So far, what we have done is we have gone 3-0. So far in League play overall, we are 8-0, including the July League, where we went 5-0. We have had a lot closer matchups, as y'all have seen in 2 of the videos so far. I'm really sorry about that game 2 where I messed up and I didn't hit record. Super sorry to y'all. It was actually a really cool, really interesting game that came down to an ally switch that I waited and I waited and I waited and then revealed it in game 3. So in this game, we are going to be playing Swede, and Swede is running a really interesting team. Swede has only accumulated 1 loss so far in this, and actually I believe that if we win this game we will be in. If we win one of either this game or against Alejo, which I think is happening later tonight, we should be in. So Swede's team for this week is Whimsicott, Cinderace, Dracovish, Amoonguss, Duraludon, and Lapras. So super interesting. It's some scary things. Whenever you see a Dracovish with a Whimsicott, you gotta be a little bit worried. So what I'm fully expecting is game 1 probably a Whimsicott Cinderace lead, if I had to guess, with a Dracovish in the back. And game 2, I don't know, we'll see what happens from there. As far as the 4th Pokemon, Amoonguss probably looks nice in terms of redirection for my opponent, as well as perhaps Duraludon or Lapras. I think that if you bring Cinderace, you're not bringing Lapras. I'm trying to piece together what items I think everything is. If I had to guess, it's going to be, given the fact that there's a Whimsicott on this team, it's probably a Choice Banded. It's probably going to be a Choice Banded Dracovish with that Tailwind support. And then Cinderace is going to be Jolly Life Orb, more than likely, 4 attacks. Amoonguss, I think, will probably be Koba Berry. And, it's mostly there for redirection and spores, which we can shut down spores if we set Electric Train with one of our max turns from Goodra. And we will be immune to spores into the Goodra, which is really nice. Then we have Duraludon. So looking at this, Duraludon could be one of 2 things. Duraludon could be used offensively, but I think that it's mostly there to patch up a weakness against Indeedee Hatterene, where you can go for, Duraludon plus... Actually, looking at this team, I don't see anything else with spread moves unless Whimsicott's carrying Dazzling Gleam. So Duraludon is more than likely there for that. So I would probably expect Assault Vest. It could be Weakness Policy because I don't know what else might want to run Weakness Policy. The last Pokemon, Lapras, is the other candidate for that Weakness Policy. I don't think that Lapras has a particularly good matchup against us. Perhaps if they look at us and they think, oh, this is physical Goodra alongside a Comfy with, Giga Drain that's also there for the Lapras Weakness Policy, which is not our set, we're special. Then they can, look to do some things in terms of, getting their Weakness Policy procced. The other Pokemon that I'm looking at, so that's more than likely, I kind of think it's Weakness Policy Lapras and Assault Vest Duraludon based on that amount of information. What some priorities for us? Number 1, Goodra is very good in this matchup. We have a 50% chance of KOing a Cinderace at +2, and we'll only take 40% from a max Airstream. From Helping Hand, we take 40 or 50%, but if they're committing to that, then we can just heal up with Floral Healing. So the other thing that looks really good for our Goodra is going to be the Duraludon matchup. I feel really confident of our Goodra even versus an AV Duraludon at +2. A Max Wormond against a non-Dynamax Duraludon will go ahead and guarantee that OHKO. Based on the Picolytic standard set, it's possible that Swede could be running max Spadef or something. But yeah, and then the Lapras, I need to do one quick Lapras calc on the folks that are running Weakness Policy Lapras. I'm not 100% sure how much people are running bulk-wise on that, but let's just take a look at the Picolytic Lapras is 252. I don't think that that's this. I think that this is the 60 HP 120. And then probably I'll just put 12 in Spadef. So let's see, a max Lightning from +2 we'll go ahead and do roughly So that's only doing 61 to 79%, so we don't want to fire that off turn 1 into the Lapras and give them that weakness policy proc. So we want to probably target down the opponent, set up the electric terrain so that there's actually a pretty good chance of a roll. We have an 87 to 102, so that's an 18% chance to OHKO against like that 60 HP Lapras. If it's far bulkier and slower Lapras, then I think we're in a little bit more trouble. So we might look into some other means, because yeah, taking a max resonance off of Blizzard would do 44 to 53 into us. So we have to be a little bit weary of that Lapras, and how we can do our best to kind of limit. Oh, that was also without weakness policy proc. If they get the weakness policy proc, it just KOs us. So we have to be aware of that. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and start to message with Swede so that we can start to get everything going, and hopefully have a really good battle for everyone to enjoy today. So thanks again for everyone stopping by, and give me 1 sec while I get everything worked out with Swede. All right, and we're back. We have matched up with Swede. So as y'all can remember, we actually played Swede in battle number 5 of last month's League. So I'm gonna go ahead and decide these rules myself. So back then, Swede was running this Hail team, and if you recall, if you don't recall that game, you can actually check it out right here. So for the team that we were bringing, this is in fact the same team. All of the items are correct. Because in the past, like, I've borrowed items in between battles for other stuff. Like, I think last week was the Focus Ash on Urshifu. I needed it on something else. Okay, so Comfy Good against Marnie. So if y'all want to use this team, the rental is going to be provided below. We are in fact using a really interesting team with Special Gudra. Okay, so this is actually in a different order than I was expecting. Interesting. Okay, yeah, Lapras is kind of like our weakest positioning. We're going to get some good information here in terms of the, we'll get some good information here, I believe, in terms of the order, or the kind of the speed tiers of Lapras, like how much investment Lapras has. Let me pull up my calc over here, just so I've got it for the rest of the way. We're going with the same 4 that we've brought to nearly every match. Lapras, being the exception in the last best of 3, came to all 3 of those. So let's see here. Yeah, Lapras at like max will outspeed us, but it needs to be maxed to outspeed us. I'm gonna guess like a 20 investment to like hit that 83 speed stat, but we'll see. Okay, everything on here. Let me just clear out all Dynamax. So we're gonna go ahead and lock in. Good luck, have fun to Swede. Swede's pretty awesome. Super helpful as our kind of like team representative or pool representative, reporting all the scores and doing all the behind the scenes work. So I want to say thanks to Swede for that, and good luck, have fun in this matchup. Did Swede time out? Maybe? No, just got it in there. So I'm gonna actually type that real quick in the chat. Alrighty, we've got us versus Swede, the still very cool trainer card hanging out in Sirchester. So let's see here, what are the leads? Is it going to be Whimsicott? No, we see Lapras, Amoonguss, interestingly enough. So this could be Turbo Amoonguss. That's like one thing that it could be. They can't put me to sleep. Interestingly enough, okay, so like here, I think we're just going to go for... Alright, let's figure out if it's weakness policy right away, or if it's light clay. This might be a bad move, honestly, because if it is weakness policy, then I think we just kind of lose, but that's really good information for game 2. And then we just, we'll also get speed tier information here, so we can figure out if Trick Room is worth it. So go ahead and switch out into Dracovish here. So I kind of think that they're wanting to set the, now I really wish I had gone for it. So we're gonna be faster. We're setting the electric terrain here. All right, here. A max resonance will do a lot into us. So I probably shouldn't have gone for the floral. Okay, let's think through this. It's either resonance or water to boost Dracovish. So let's see here. How much are you gonna take from this? Go ahead and proc our weakness policy there, and make the turn 1 reveal that we are in fact max lightning. Into this Lapras here. Let's see how it takes it. It takes it really well. That is bulky Lapras. Let's see if it's weakness policy real quick. Electric, it is weakness policy. Okay, I think we lose now. Yep, and the max resonance will be enough to KO us. So yeah, let's see. Non-electric terrain +2 into Dynamax. I missed if that got the KO. I was checking my calcs. It did not. It actually didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. Here. This is super interesting. I think we go for Floral Healing into Goodra. And then I think we go for Max Wormond into the Dracovish. Is Dracovish even our biggest threat right now? They're definitely going for like a Max Geyser here. We can go for the KO on Lapras, or we can go for the KO on Dracovish. I kind of actually, this play, oh, if they Max Guard, then that's really bad for us. All right, I'm going for the Dracovish KO. Let's fish for this max. They don't, okay, so they don't go for the, they also might just be Freeze Dry instead of Blizzard here. That's what would explain that damage output. Oh, Outrage. Okay, I misplayed that. That is really risky to click Outrage right there because there's a 50-50 chance that it ends up going into the Comfey. You can't control targeting with Outrage. Oh, okay, so that's a lot of good information for us for game number 2. We gave away that we are in fact Focus Sash. Okay, how do we win here? Rillaboom can KO the... Yeah, actually I think Rillaboom's kind of our best player right here. Overwrite the terrain. Okay. So here we just go for a Draining Kiss into Dracovish and a Grassy Glide into the Lapras. So we know that there's a 50-50 chance that they don't pick up a KO, like they don't get any damage off here with the Dracovish. They do have the Resonance up. How much does a Grassy Glide do off of this? What is it? What's my Pokemon? Rillaboom. And it's not in here. Okay. So we're just going to have to figure out how much this does. Through Aurora Veil, this shouldn't KO. I think this is our wrong play. We get the Draining Kiss, so Fish's Rend won't be doubled. And if they went for... Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Get some health back. We get a critical hit. It's a 2-hit KO without the crit. And if they... Yeah, that's a... Okay, it's a 2-hit KO into Lapras there. Okay, we get the lucky draw there. We are going to lose our Rillaboom right here with this, though. Yeah, okay. We bring in Incineroar and we fake out. We're able to fake out plus that, and then it's a 2v4. I don't know how I feel about this. Alright. It's fake out enough to KO that Lapras when it's undynamaxed. We get the Intimidate down onto the Dracovish. It should be confused now anyway. Oh, so we were like 50-50 call in turn 1 from winning. Or turn 2, I'm sorry. Okay, so here we just go for the Draining Kiss and we go for a fake out. So Draining Kiss is enough to KO Vish, and then the Fake Out will stop Lapras from attacking this turn. We'll go and deny the... we are obviously here operating in... with our two not super offensive mons in Rain, which is not where you want to be if you're in Incineroar. Okay. Game 2 adjustments. Insane Comfey is a great lead. The problem is Lapras is kind of slow. Moongus comes out. Get the Draining Kiss off. We are no longer in electric terrain, so they can put me to sleep. They'll find out that I'm not Goggles if they go for it on the... yeah, okay. So, here we go. What's my best move here? I think it's to Draining Kiss the Lapras. Do we go for the Snarls? Like, just to reduce the amount of damage output? Because, I mean, he can put me to sleep, but I'm just going to Snarl. Draining Kiss and 2 Snarl should be enough. We can also Floral Healing any damage off into Incineroar. And that Dracovish will go down whenever it comes back in. Okay, Rage Powder here. And we get the Snarl off. Not enough to KO Lapras. Okay. We drop the special attack. Let's see, a miss on Hydro Pump. Oh, Parashong. Okay. Yeah, that's game. That's game 1. Alright. What's our own Lapras' speed stat? Let's look this up real quick. Alright, we hit 92, so we should have speed most of their Laprases. Yeah. The Aurora Veil is where it has worn off now, so like this should be enough to go ahead and pick up the KO. How many more turns of Rain are there? There's like 1 turn of Rain left. We need a KO, like now. So I'm expecting like probably Lapras. Okay, yeah, Lapras protect, Amoonguss protect, and then you switch out next turn. Yeah. It is now, the Rain is up, but there's not enough time for this. I'm gonna go ahead and forfeit game 1. So yeah. Okay, we now know that that's pretty bulky Lapras, and that also, even with the weakness policy procced, it's not gonna be doing enough damage to Goodra. So I think we just target the opponent, and I think we're in a really good position next game. We're gonna have to play real well though. I don't really love Trick Room because Lapras would go before Goodra, and they also have this Amoonguss here, so I'm gonna go before giving up any more information. We're not gonna show off Spore or that we're Goggles or anything. Okay. Yeah, it's a bad game 1 for us. That was kind of like my worst case scenario, and I was thinking about just Dracoing into the Lapras, which might be the play. But honestly, that game, if it had just gone the other way in terms of the 50-50 on turn 1 with the Dracovish, we're in a really good spot. Okay, so here we go. Game 2. In terms of the 4 that I'm bringing, I don't know that this is. I think this is still the right 4. We could like threaten a lot of damage onto that Lapras. Turn 1 with a lead of. Be a really offensive lead. Rillaboom plus. Yeah, let me grab my Rillaboom since it wasn't in my damage calc. Oh, it's because it's G-Max Rillaboom, that's why. Wish the damage calcs would work a little bit better with Showdown on that. Okay, Rillaboom into... That Rillaboom into max HP Lapras is doing 28 to 34. So yeah, we that's just not enough. Given what they brought, I don't feel great about Comfy Gudra. I mean, given that I don't feel great about Comfy and Sin, but it's something we can do. I also just think we just go for the Wormwind play turn 1 into the Lapras, and then we bring Rillaboom and Sin in the back. Ways this could go poorly for me. This is really the best lead against the rest of their team. So if they decide that, like, all right, I'm not going to gamble with another Outrage, then, yeah, I mean, it's something we can just also drop it to -2 before it attacks again. Huh. We do, like, 50... How much do we do to max HP Lapras from Comfy at +2? Comfy... No, Gudra +2, I mean. Gudra +2 max Wormwind does, like, half. So that into Thunderbolt will KO. Well, I guess not actually. Because, yeah, it's a roll to KO, honestly. Yeah, 49 to 58 and then into 41 to 48. Okay. Same leads. Yeah, this is, actually, what's the downside to this play? If I go Trick Room and then Max Wormwind, it lets the Amoonguss move first next time around. How much do we do into like a Fizz Def Amoonguss? I mean, especially defensive. Wormwind at plus, so we won't be +2, we'll be at neutral. Not like anything. Yeah, let's just do it into the Lapras. This gets us like 30%. Okay. Dracovish comes out. I don't love maxing before I like procced my weakness policy, or like, you know, on a turn where I'm not doing that, but I think that they're gonna proc it for me. So they just go for the max resonance here into me, then we'll be at +2 at the beginning of next turn. They'll get to move first, but we just do a pretty simple ally switch, max Wormwind again. Yeah, let's see here. I don't think this is the right play, but let's test it out. So we target the Lapras here. Yeah, it only does 30%, but it drops Dracovish's attack by 1 stage. They're gonna go for the max resonance here into my Comfy. Okay, perfect. This is actually great. Their weakness policy isn't procced. Mine isn't either, so I do have to waste a turn on that. But I'm fully anticipating them bringing in the Amoonguss. So I think I just go for like max lightning into Amoonguss now. It's not obviously doing a ton, but we go for Draining Kiss max flare right here, because they're gonna want to get that Dracovish out, right? How much do we do to a Dracovish, despite this being not very effective? Just trying to read this switch in from a +2 max flare. Oh, that does nothing. Okay. Okay. We gotta max Wormwind it, which is unfortunate because they switch out like in full. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sweet's kind of got my number here. We get our weakness policy proc. They now have reflecting light screen up though. Yeah, that was a bad play on my part. They go for the resonance into Gudra this time. Just fine. We'll just heal that away. We do over 50% right there, which is super nice. They can't put us to sleep. They can put they can put Comfy to sleep, but they can't put Goodra to sleep, which is nice. So here we just go for Floral Healing and max Flare. Yeah, I think that's the best play. We're just not going to proc this Lapras's weakness policy. Stall it out. If we have Flare up, then we're in a really good position for the remainder of the game. Yeah, so here they either have to prioritize taking out Comfy, or they have to prioritize taking out Goodra. I don't think that they can do both. So we get the Floral Healing off. Proc ourselves back up. We're about 75% now. They haven't, they go for the Spore into Comfy, which is fine. And then probably a Resonance into Goodra. Oh, Max Geyser. Okay, good play. Good play, good play. Not going to do anything in terms of damage, but we're actually going to control the weather, which feels kind of nice for us right here. So this does way less because it's in the rain. The fact that we did so much of the Wormwind, though, I think it's going to be enough to KO. Yeah, so cool. And we'll move before... That has us moving before Dracovish. So now they've seen 3 of my 4 attacks, so they don't know that I'm max water, but now it's Cinderace. Heck yes. Okay, Cinderace in Sun. It's not going to be able to Dynamax. All right, our best attack against that, it's a non-Cinderace Picolytics set. We are no longer Dynamax, but we are still +2. Cinderace is not, in fact, Dynamax. Draco does, it's also Sun, so, what should we do? Yeah, they have White Screen Reflect up, right? Yeah. So we could just go ahead and switch in Incin right here. Get the Intimidate down. And then go for a Draco Meteor into the Cinderace. We'll be back at neutral, but honestly, I think we need the damage output. We'll also be in a position where we can start lowering Lapras's damage output. Cinderace goes for Sucker Punch, changing itself to a Dark type, which actually gave us a out. That's not doing enough. Oh, actually, this is going to be enough to KO, right? Yeah. Oh, yes. Goodra, you monster. Living on 1, getting the Draco off. This is going to KO this. Cinderace. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. And now we fake out Draco again. And with what we've got in the back, we should be fine. So yeah, just fake out Draco. Goodra living on 1 like a champ. That was incredible right there. So there's still a chance of us missing a Draco right here. At neutral, it's going to be enough to KO. With our Rillaboom, we KO this Lapras, especially once Veil's done, which should be any moment now, because they set it up turn 1. So yeah, so now we are at neutral. So we go for the fake out into the Lapras. We connect on Draco, so that's going to be the end of Dracovish. And then we've got ourselves a 4v1 against this Lapras. And it has not procced its weakness policy. So from here, all we do is, and the Aurora Veil has worn off. Aurora Veil and Trick Room have now gone. So I'm just going to continually go for Snarl. And I'm going to switch into Comfy, because there's no downside to that. Because later on, we'll be able to... yeah, okay. And we just see a cancel here from From Sweet. Okay, so that game plan was obviously better for game 2. I don't know. I think if I just Max Wormonded into the Dracovish slot turn 1, that could have been a really different game. So let's think through what their adjustment will be for game 3. Now that I know that their weakness policy and they know that I'm not going to trigger that said weakness policy, they're going to probably be prioritizing damage down onto my Goodra. So, do I go comfy Goodra again? Or do I go comfy Incineroar? Comfy, also, like, what's stopping me from Corviknight in this matchup? Like, for real. I think we go the same set right here, and then... Alright, let's think through this. They probably turn 1 go ahead and go for the Max Resonance instead of the, into the Incineroar. I mean, sorry, into the Goodra instead of the Comfy, right? If they do that, they've got a lot more damage, and then so Sucker Punch will be more threatening. Huh, let's see here. Yeah, even if I didn't live on 1, I think I was in a decent position last game. I mean, the living on 1 really changed things. So I think this time around, he's done it twice already, just switched into Dracovish. But he's also seen me Max Dragon on turn 1 rather than going for triggering of a weakness policy. So let's go ahead and see here what's going on. We see Lapras and Moongus again. So here, I think I go for Draining Kiss, Max Wormond into that slot. He's done it twice. If instead this time he goes for like Spore into Comfy plus something else into... oh, there's one way to stop the Spore. Because I didn't do it last time, I'm a little bit afraid. How much does that do into a Moongus? All right, we're kind of betting the game on them continuing the same strategy. I think I should have flared right there. Yeah, there was no switch out, so I should have flared. We get our weakness policy proc though. They're gonna get their Aurora Veil up. Oh, if I just flared, the game was over. Yeah, I should have read into that. Or if I just like gone for the middle play and just gone for like Max Lightning into that slot, it wouldn't have done like anything to a Moongus, but it would have done. So yeah, we go for Draining Kiss here, get the proc, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, like, we know that this does like 55 to 65%. It's just unfortunately not going to be enough. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Oh, that Moongus is not the Picolytic set. That is like no Spadef if it's almost going down to that. Oh, I didn't have it up. No, actually it's guaranteed against Picolytic set, so it's specially bulky. That's super bad. Okay, then they go for Spore into Goodra. That's the second time today someone's gone for Spore into Goodra. Oh my gosh. Okay, then now we just win, right? So, yeah, no, here we just win. So we have Floral Healing, and we... What does the most amount of damage here? If it's Dracovish, then it's Max Wormond. Max Lightning is definitely enough to pick up this KO. It does 33, and it sets Electric Terrain, which is what we want. So, it should actually almost be enough to pick up the Dracovish. Let's see. Yeah, it's enough to pick up the Dracovish KO on a standard Dracovish set with 4 HP investment. Yeah, no sun now. Okay. We go for the floral healing here. Yeah, okay, I like our odds now. They go Rage Powder, that's fine. I was targeting this anyway, in case of a Dracovish switch. And yep, they're not gonna get their weakness policy, so I think that my damage output should outpace from here. Okay, we still gotta play this endgame, right? Because Cinderace can still be a little bit scary, but now we're forcing it out sooner. Max Resonance comes out here. It's going to be into the Comfy, which has not taken any damage, so even if it was enough, it would still live. Okay, so now we've got Electric Terrain set against Lapras. Let's see. Let me see, this is... it's Duraludon is the last one. Ooh, we KO that with Max Mormond. Okay, we have to... let's see here. This is off of Freeze Dry, which we know. We know that in the past, like, it did Reflecting Light Screen are in fact up. So Thunderbolt and Electric Terrain into Lapras is going to be enough to pick up the KO. That's interesting. Oh no, that's against Undynamaxed. No. Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty simple Floral Healing Max Wormond here. And if that's Assault Vest, it should still go down. So we'll put it into a 2v3. I mean, a 4v2. Sorry. Okay. Oh, wait, okay, so that's definitely AV. So, it's gonna go for Flash Cannon and KO the Comfy, which is fine. Yep. That's gonna KO Comfy. So no more healing here, which is, you know, a little annoying, but now we get, all right, going for the Geyser, just to change the weather. I respect the play. Ooh, Corviknight would look pretty good right now. So Incineroar, we can start pressuring, like, immediately with, Snarls. Rillaboom threatens a KO pretty much into either. Yeah, let's see, Undynamaxed. I think given that they might have a physical attacker last, a Grassy Surge, it's only doing like 35% into Lapras. I don't really want to risk that right now, but the Fake Out is really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go Rillaboom here. We're going to overwrite the Electric Terrain, which is, you know, not really what we want to be doing necessarily. But we're going to be trying to stall out that. We're going to try and stall out the terrain anyway. Okay, wait, I forgot the order last time. Did I attack before the Duraludon? I kind of think I did. This might be a throw if I didn't. Duraludon... Goodra, 110 base speed for us. 113 is what most Duraludons run. I don't think that it was running that. Oh, this is where I should have paid a little bit closer attention, because I could have gotten a free KO here, but I think I'm forced into this to a Fake Out and a Draco Meteor into Lapras. Okay, withdraws from Duraludon smartly. It's Cinderace. Get some chip. Draco Meteor here. Into the Lapras. It's gonna be a whole lot of damage. About 40%. Now it's, you know, we are back to neutral, so I don't feel quite as bad switching out or going down to Freeze Dry right here. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? No. No, oh my god. Okay, that is terrible. That is such bad positioning. Okay, what do we do here? Alright, how many more turns of Veil? One more turn of Aurora Veil. So this is like the very free switched Incin here on Rillaboom slot. And then we got to try and wake up and go for a Hydro Pump into the Cinderace. Oh, God. That's terrible. I shouldn't have put myself in that position. I think we can still pull this out. We got Rillaboom Incin. We're reestablishing Fake Out pressure here. Lapras goes for Protect. And probably like a Pyro Ball right here. Yep. We'll take that. Do we get the first turn Thaw? That would be really nice. No. Oh my god. Alright, Auroraville's gone. Oh gosh, this is terrible. I think we Fake Out the Cinderace and go for a Hydro Pump into it. Their Lapras is at neutral. I don't think that... Okay. Oh, I should have U-turned into that slot. Not enough. Oh, this sucks. Oh my god. Come on, Goodra. Next turn, just thaw out, buddy. Thaw out, buddy. Oh, this really sucks. Alright. I think we U-turn here. And then we really just kind of really hope that we get this. Draco will be enough. I've got faith. I don't really want to proc a weakness policy just in case T-Bolt's not. Yes! Thank you, Goodra. Oh my gosh. Not enough. I was gonna not do very much. We're AV. Oh, it lived on one. Are you kidding? And then Lapras is gonna go ahead and get the KO. That is so unfortunate. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was best case scenario. Oh, all right. Oh my gosh. All right, I think we Fake Out into... Does Fake Out really get us enough here? Because I'm kind of anticipating a switch. All right, what is my Rillaboom speed? 81. Yeah. We need to Fake Out to ensure that we go first. We also need to make sure that we guarantee the KO into the Lapras, though. We could go for, like, I'm kind of anticipating a Protect. I think that Fake Out T-Bolt. I should have gone for T-Bolt last turn. Oh, Lapras uses Protect. Okay. We go for Fake Out. They're stalling out the grassy terrain. Okay, we get the KO on Duraludon. That's perfect. Because now we just do a raw switch out of the Goodra. Yeah. Okay, well, now we have to switch out the... We have to switch out the Rillaboom. That's super unfortunate. There was like one more turn and then we could have gotten away with it. So yeah, here we just switch into Incineroar and we go for the T-Bolt into Lapras and hope that it's enough. At -2, I'm not sure that it is. This game. All right, Rillaboom comes back. We reestablish Grassy Glide. We get an Intimidate that's going to stay down on that Incin. I mean, sorry, onto that Cinderace from our Incineroar. It goes for the Sucker Punch into Goodra. Not going to be enough. Take some Life Orb Chip. We go for the Thunderbolt. Is it enough to KO? No! Oh, okay. That's real bad. But I think we KO it. We just fake out Grassy Glide until it's done. Yeah, here we go. Oh, you know what, Goodra? You did real well this game, buddy. I shouldn't have Draco Meteored that turn that I did. But I think we have a guaranteed win con now. I don't know about that. It's not guaranteed. It's definitely not guaranteed. His Lapras is like min speed for max bulk. 80 to 81, yeah. Okay. Here we go. With our Incineroar, we fake out the Cinderace and go for a Grassy Glide into Lapras. They probably like protect. Okay. Cinderace is carrying Protect. Interesting. Just trying to stall out. Yeah. Turns of this. Okay, so now it's normal type. It's going to change to fire type. Which means a 1v1 with -1 Cinderace. I don't think that it's carrying high jump kick based on this though. I think that is this a throw if I do this? Because I need damage on that Cinderace. Wait, do I have Protect on this? I do. Do I go for Protect? No, I'll just go for Grassy Glide. Oh, I misclicked. I misclicked. Oh, I misclicked. Oh. Yes! Oh my gosh, best misclick of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much this Flare Blitz would have done into the Cinderace. I don't know what it was going for, but oh my gosh. Rillaboom, bringing it home. That does not feel great as a win because I misclicked into it, but I will take that. Those are ones that we have to take. Okay, thanks everyone for coming out. That was a absolutely crazy match. Where really well played by Swede. A super interesting team. That last set that we had, the last game that we had there was pretty drawn out and kind of crazy. So again, thanks everyone for coming out. If y'all enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like. That really helps out the video and make sure other people can see it. And if you want to make sure that you continue to get content from me, go ahead and leave a subscribe. So thanks everyone, and have a great rest of your day. Hey everyone, I just wanted to film a quick brief addendum. I realized a big mistake I was making, and I'm hoping this can help y'all to not make the same mistake. So one thing that I do when I'm checking for my EVs in game is I change the level of the Pokemon to the level that they actually are in the game. So as we can see here, we've got my Rillaboom is only level 35. One of the big mistakes I made was in the Picolytics calculator over here. Was when I imported that set, it imported as level 35. I was very confused how, like, even with a crit, I wasn't doing enough damage to that Cinderace, to the point where I was like, there was no way. It was at about 75% health. So I realized the error. We were at 50, not at 35. So as we can see here, the crit guaranteed us a KO onto Cinderace, but without the crit, we had about... I'm not sure its exact HP stat at the time, but it was down incredibly low. and the combination of that into a Flare Blitz would have been enough to go ahead and pick up the KO on this, because if we also jump on over to my Incineroar, which is also only at level 34 instead of level 50, our Flare Blitz would have done, we can go ahead and change this to a fire type so we can double check. So our Flare Blitz would have done 32 to 38, so that would have been enough for a guaranteed KO. And because of the Protect on that play, we went ahead, that would have guaranteed the win, because our Incineroar would have gone for Flare Blitz before the Lapras had a chance for the Hydro Pump. So I just wanted to clear that up. I want to make sure that it didn't look like the only reason that was won was based on luck, and why my decision making was entirely flawed in the end game there. And just a yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and film this to go ahead and clear that up, just to show everyone a mistake that I made, that I don't want y'all to make in the future as well. So always double check, like, if you go into here in your team builder in Pokemon Showdown and you're checking, like, which level these Pokemon are, like I did, luckily my Goodra calcs have been correct this whole time, and I haven't been, like, looking at, like, an above level 50 Goodra, giving me false sense of security. But always make sure that you change these to level 50 and you don't leave them at whatever they are. Like, it's good to keep them at what they are to double check, but once you've gotten it, make sure that you go ahead and save it with the correct level there. So that's just a little PSA. Thanks everyone again for watching. If y'all like the video, please leave a like, that'd be super great. And again, if y'all want to catch more of the content, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thanks everyone, and have a great rest of your day.